Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Cancer, welcome to your tarot reading for June 6th through to the 12th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I have the 9-card block here, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 for your future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Wow, I mean, you got the final judgment here, Cancer. I am just hearing that you are ready to explore new territory. Something about where you are right now in an area of your life is not cutting it for you anymore, and you really want to be lit up at soul level. You really want to be on purpose, feeling excited and passionate, and ultimately you want that beautiful Four of Wands energy, stability, security, abundance. And it feels like this week you have, you know, the energy with you that you can create a certain amount of action towards that. So we'll get to that. I just want to let you know that I am having a end of Mercury retrograde sale on my tarot course called The Initiation. In the intro before this video, you would have seen a little preview of that, so you can kind of see what the look and feel of it is. In that course, I teach my signature process for learning to read the cards should you want to learn how to guide yourself. So you can check that out. First link down below will take you to a page which gives you a lot more information about it. But now let's jump into your tarot reading. I have got Creator, Alchemy, and Manifesting and Doing here from the Sacred Creator Oracle. So this is Magician energy for me. Now, manifesting, it feels like that very piece that you have been missing in your life. Like, I'm feeling more, you know, work, career, being on purpose for this reading. This theme is coming through hard all morning. I've drawn so many Three of Pentacles, so many Eight of Pentacles. It just seems to be in the energy field of the collective at the moment. It is a real pivotal time for you to move to being more on purpose. We're in the age of Aquarius now, where, you know, this is about embracing your uniqueness, you know, maybe releasing some of the control in your life and going in your own direction. Okay, so it feels like you can start creating that. So the Magician knows that, you know, you are the alchemist of your own reality, and through manifesting, holding a firm intention, and then taking the action and lining up your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors with that, you can actually start to make that a reality. So we need to start taking action this week, but there's also an element of surrender to the divine, the Moonology card here. So I'm a big believer in setting the intention, taking the action, but then how that all comes together, how that organizes and orchestrates in your life will be a little out of your control, okay? And it could be surprising. The universe works in weird and wonderful ways. So the Hierophant is your lead tarot energy. It's the energy of Taurus for me, and it's number 5 in the major arcana. So this tells me that you are at a critical turning point, okay, between the 1, the ace, the 10, the outcome, and it's the changes that you make now that is really going to determine what your result is. So the Hierophant talks about traditional settings and traditional ways of doing things, traditional structures in your life. So this can be around traditional workplace, being an employee for somebody else. This could be about traditional committed relationship for some of you. This could be about following the well-worn path, doing things as, it's kind of been laid out for us, or so we feel. But when the Hierophant comes into a reading, often you're going through an awakening where one of those structures doesn't fit you anymore, and you're starting to be called to explore new territory and to do things in a different way. So I say, it's time for you to unlock this new version of yourself and then choose new opportunities that are in alignment for that, because it feels like where you are now was built on a previous version of yourself, and we're all growing and expanding all of the time. So of course what we've chosen 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, won't be a fit for us for life, and we either grow within that situation and it grows along with us, or we need to release and move on and explore what really is. Because with the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it feels like this has become a sense of entrapment for you, Cancer. The 8 of Swords is somebody who feels stuck in this situation, yet really there is a clear road out. All you need to do is stop choosing that and start actually taking the action in the new direction. And it could just be that in your mind you're feeling stuck because it's like, oh, I've committed to this, I've put all my eggs in this basket and I need to follow through with it. But that is all just in the mind, right? It feels like if you really tune into the energy and the callings of the soul and the heart, that, they're leading you in a different direction, and you might be trying to put the blindfold on at the moment and just carry on where you are. But I feel like that will lead to maybe a sense of being unsettled further down the track. So we've got 888 as an angel number that is coming through. This is about moving towards a greater sense of abundance, and we do so through mastery and personal power. So it's really asking you this week to identify what is that situation that is not filling your cup, or there's leaving, a piece missing. I think it's got something to do, 3 of Pentacles, with the work that you do in the world, or maybe the groups and organizations that you're a part of. The 3 of Pentacles can be, workplace, study place, team, network. It feels like something here is a little bit off for you. It might be that you have been kind of stuck at an apprentice stage or apprentice level, or as a cog in the system here, and you're really desiring to rise above that in your own way. So with the 8 of Pentacles, you've awoken to the fact that, there is a piece missing, and your intuition is really calling you forward to, really go on a new journey here. So the Page of Wands tells me, Cancer, that you are really ready to explore new options, to seek for new growth, and you're really wanting to be more on passion and more on purpose in your life. And I really feel, Cancer, that it is the time for you to begin looking for whatever it is that you're missing. Now, this could be, a new job opportunity. This could be a new home. It could be new friendships, from what I'm seeing here, because I feel that if you create those pathways for the universe to deliver to you, then it just might show up here in the form of the Ace of Wands right now. This is the very, very strong indicator of a passionate new beginning. It can come seemingly out of nowhere and just be that answer that you need, but I do suggest that you begin seeking for it as well, to give the universe that method to bring it in for you. So the Ace of Wands will feel like something that really ignites you internally. it's a very big card of potential. So I think when this comes in, you will feel the potential in it. And if you do invest your time, effort, and energy, Cancer, the cards are saying that you can take this Ace of Wands and you can turn it into the Four of Wands, which is ultimate stability, ultimate security. It can be abundance, and it really is about a very solid, happy home environment. So for example, if you're on purpose in other areas of your life, then your relationships and your home life are more likely to follow suit with that. With the Judgment energy, I'm just jumping down here because this one is calling me. It really feels that you have exhausted the possibilities and opportunities where you are. We see some people here that are literally resurrecting themselves out of these small dark spaces, and I always say, Cancer, that it's the devil energy inside these spaces, which is the energy of codependency. It can be toxic energy, limitation, where you can't grow anymore, or that you might be paying into a fantasy or an illusion in your situation. So it's like you are kind of hearing the universe's call. You are having that aha moment here and being guided to liberate yourself from the situation. Now, the Five of Cups at the center of the reading, there could be some perceived loss here as well. Sometimes when we walk away from a situation, Eight of Cups, in order to find the missing piece, the Ninth Cup, the wish fulfillment, of course, we are leaving Eight Cups behind, meaning there probably was happy times here, good memories, there might be friends here, and that sort of thing. And it can feel like, a lot to lose at the time. But we have to keep in mind that the two cups you need to make the Eight, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, right? Those blessed life living cards, they are behind the situation. So it really says that sometimes we have to give up, and we have to go through a sense of loss in order to get to a greater gain. So I really love that. Queen of Pentacles is here. This is the energy of Capricorn, and it's interesting that I mentioned the devil energy just before, because I often say, because Capricorn is the devil energy, I often say that the Queen of Pentacles has danced with the devil and has refocused her energy. It really feels that if you take this opportunity of the Ace of Wands and you really invest in it and you plant your seeds wisely and you keep your focus and move away from what's not serving you, that this can grow and this can expand as well. The Queen of Pentacles might be somebody who is making you this offer. It can be somebody who is very financially savvy, business savvy. It could be a business owner. It could be an older female in your life, even a mother or a mother-in-law. So that could be possible for some of you, but it feels like what you're really seeking is outside of the current circumstance. And if you're willing to apply the work, right, the Eight of Pentacles, time, effort, energy into this opportunity, that you can really create a solid chapter here. But yes, it will be, some hard work. But usually with the Eight of Pentacles, I say, Cancer, you don't really mind putting in that work, that effort, because you are carving out a new path, something that you are proud of, right? And it feels like, you can make this happen fairly quickly if you really do apply yourself to the journey. And it leads to the Four of Wands, right? This is the energy of the four stable sides. It means that you are building a new tower on the most solid of foundations. So, even though there will be challenges along the way, when we build on a solid foundation of what's on purpose for us, what lights us up, what's giving us growth along the way, then generally, we build something that can be long-term, that, can be our solid, our secure. Maybe it will allow us to create a home, to, build a beautiful partnership as well, because it's all interconnected energy. When we're happy in one area and we have our resource needs met, then we really can build that happy home, that stability. So it's really about, Cancer, taking the action this week, which I believe is beginning to seek what it is that you're looking for, because I feel that when you create that pathway, the universe is going to bring you in that Ace of Wands, that new beginning. And, by surrendering, taking your action and surrendering to it, you know, we create the opportunity for it to come in. Now we have to keep in mind that the aces can be, you know, it's the very, very initial stages. It could be a conversation with somebody, with this Queen of Pentacles, where they say, oh, this company's looking for this kind of person, or you could come and help me, or, you know, it can be that smaller seed which you have to, you know, recognize as an offer, as an opportunity, and actually say yes to it, and actually, you know, explore it, and actually say, yeah, I'd be open to that, and, you know, and then put the work in, and then over time, you know, it can really create this solid, secure environment for you. Now, if you are seeing 11, you know, then the universe is trying to lead you and guide you, and we can start seeing 11 as an awakening code. This is the time to pay attention. Things are coming to a climax, things are coming to a head, but also, you know, the 11 can start gaining momentum when we are getting really close to a shift or change coming in. King of Swords, Aquarian energy. This is really about taking a step back and seeing the big picture here. You know, if you're really wanting a different result in your life, then you'll need to take a different approach here, right? Because it feels like you've sort of reached the limit of potential, the maximum of growth in your situation. So the King of Swords, you know, takes a strategic move here in order to transform his or her reality. This is also the Aquarian energy, and we talked about with the Hierophant, like stepping into a new version of you, your unique truth, and attracting in opportunities that feel like they are in alignment with this new version. Well, the King of Swords, being that Aquarian energy, is that reminder to choose from that place. I have got the 10 of Wands, yeah, and that's going to be a huge release, a huge weight off your shoulders. I feel like ultimately, even though there might be some sadness or some grieving about what you perceive to be leaving behind or, you know, abandoning here, it feels like with the 10 of Wands, that's a weight off your shoulders, and through closing that chapter, you know, you are able to enter into a more aligned one that will bring you more abundance, 4 of Wands, more happiness. And this is a key milestone along that way this week, and that milestone could just be, I'm going to begin seeking, because as soon as you open up that pathway, the universe can deliver. Okay, Cancer, well, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this tarot message. Hope it gave you what you needed. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It will not resonate with all of you, but do drop me a comment if you're called to share, because I do read each and every one. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That really supports the work I'm doing here. It's a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share, and comment on the video. Don't forget, if you want to learn tarot with me, the initiation is on sale. First link down below will take you to all the details. For now, I'm wishing you much love and magic. I'll see you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.